Hey, what's up, my friends? My Lego friends, my friends of Lego, my Lego friends. Today we are doing another episode of everything you should know about Lego Friends Dolphin Cruiser. See what I did there? This is set number 41015. Ages 7 to 12 suggested. It comes with 612 pieces, and they want you to know that this ship does not really float. So don't put this in the water, kids. Now, I have just recently started building friend sets, and I have become kind of hooked to them. The attention to detail is just off the hook. They're nowhere near anything you see from the Lego City or Lego Town, whatever you want to call it. So let's build this real quick and then we'll talk about it. So 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so we're gonna pop this box open, get right into it. You can see there's 2 instruction books, a sticker sheet. The hull of the boat is loose. It's big white pieces. And then there's a loose slide in there, a brick separator. Let's go ahead and build our mini dolls. Now bag 1 contains 2 of the 3 mini dolls and 1 of the dolphins. And we are starting off by building one of the accessories, which is a jet ski with a skier. So we'll look at that in more detail in the review here in a second. Now we're on to the actual boat. So you can see those black Technic pins hold the bottom whole piece together. The light blue colors are nice. The boat is it's mostly blue and white, with a little bit of kind of mustard yellow sprinkled in. On the bag 2, and it is minifigure number 3. We'll just leave her sitting there while we build this. And we're going to start building out the interior of the boat. I don't know if you noticed, but also in bag 2 came the other dolphin. And we're going pretty fast right now, but we'll look at the dolphin in detail. And those 2 beds. So you can kind of tell from right now, just looking at them, that they're beds. So take a guess at what that is. It's the bedroom. Now off to the next little room next to the bedroom. You can kind of tell what it is. I'm not going to give it all away. I'll let you look at it in more detail in the review. And it's hard to well, you can maybe guess where she's sitting. It's hard to tell what a lot of this is when it's going so fast. But I just kind of want to do a speed build just to let you guys see how it goes together. It's pretty much from the bottom up. It's pretty much how it's built. So we got most of the interior built with bag number 2. And here's number 3. We're getting on to the side of the boat. There's a lot of glass all the way down the side of the boat. Well, it's clear plastic, but in the real world it would probably be glass. Now we're starting to build out the back of the boat some. Now I like the way that they left the boat real wide open, and structurally it holds up really well. There's not many cross supports, and you'll see some of them right about now. Well, no, those are the bottom. Yeah, now we're onto the front of the deck. There they are. That little curved piece right there. That's one of the few cross supports that are on this boat. Everything else is just wide open. So there's the other one. You can see two of them on there now. So you got two cross supports, and there'll be one more on the back. There it is. And that's it. It's completely accessible from the top. So the ability to play with it, even as an adult, I can get my hands in there extremely easy. So for kids, they're going to be able to easily play with this model without anything getting in their way. So that's a plus. The playability of this model is crazy good. On to bag of 4 now. So we're more or less done with the inside. So we're starting with detailing out the top a little bit more. And then the, I guess the sun deck where the friends can lounge out and sunbathe. And like I said, we'll definitely look at this in more detail. Now that we've got the boat pretty much done, this is going to be the top portion of the boat. Now this portion has a lot more cross support because it's more or less the roof of the boat. And to access the inside of the boat, you just pull the roof part off. So this one's got to be a lot more stable. So you can see all those structural cross supports. See how it just goes right on top? All right, this is bag 5, the last bag. So now you can see the shape of the boat is really coming together now. So the very top of the boat is all that's left. And it is I guess the captain's deck where they navigate the boat around and steer or float, whatever they do. And there's a surprise up there too. We'll share it in the review. But you can see how quick and easy this build is. It's, like I said, pretty much from the bottom up. You're just building layer after layer after layer. And it came together extremely well. I really like this model a lot. So that's it for the build. Let's go ahead and look at the details right about now. Okay, so how was that? Not a bad little build. It's actually pretty fun to build. There's a lot of cool detail as you go through it. So let's kind of look at this. This is going to be a pretty in-depth review because I think there's just a ton of cool stuff about this. I mean, I really like this set. Let's go ahead and look at the minifigures. So the first minifigure we have is Andrew. Now Andrew is a male figure. I guess you would call him I don't know what they call it. It's not a mini doll, it's a mini man. I guess it is a mini doll. He's I guess the captain of the ship, the deckhand, the guy that, you know, was the servant to the two princesses on the ship. So that Andrew has blonde hair. He's got some capri pants, the light blue shirt on, and some deck shoes. Those are pretty cool. So the detail on Andrew is pretty cool. He pilots the ship for the most part. And then our second minifigure is Mia. Mia is wearing a green tank top, has a light blue skirt on, and white slippers, it looks like. Not really sandals, they're kind of slippers. She has red hair, pulled back in a ponytail. Of course, her brown eyes and freckles. The print I've seen before. These mini dolls really reuse a lot of the the torsos and legs. So really nothing new here. And the third and final minifigure is Maya. She has black hair. She's wearing a white, kind of like a tank top shirt with pink flower printed on it. She has a pink, kind of purplish pink skirt on and some sandals. Now you can see the sandal print. Really, you can really tell that those are sandals. So like I said, the shirt, the torso, we've seen this print before. Nothing new. Nothing too new with the minifigures. We have two dolphins, kind of a dark bluish gray dolphin and a light bluish gray dolphin. And my guess is one is male and one is female. And the way I can tell is the light bluish gray, like the real light, almost blue dolphin, has eyes with kind of long eyelashes. And then the dark bluish gray one does not have eyelashes. That's the difference, I mean, other than the color. So that darker one doesn't have the eyelashes, so that's the male. And the lighter one, that's the female. That's my guess. It could be whatever, I don't know. Let's start with the front of this. So the front of it has a flag. Now I don't know if you noticed when I was building it, but you just barely touch this flagpole and it pops right off. It's just held on by a jumper plate. So that's kind of annoying. And you kids, if you play with this at home, you'll find that also. This thing just keeps falling off. So we've got two lounge chairs. So our minifigures are just lounging in there. Our mini dolls are just lounging in the lounge chairs. We've got a cocktail, a refreshment to keep you cool on the hot summer day. You have a plate with a banana in it. So our banana is just cooking in the sun there, waiting for you to eat it. And going down the side, you have this huge wall of windows that lets a ton of light into the living quarters of the boat. The jet ski is attached to the side of the boat. And let's go ahead and look at the jet ski. So this jet ski is pretty cool. You can see we can just take it right off from the side. And then we can attach our two minifigures to it. Now the minifigures hold on to these little handlebars. They're kind of unique to the Friends set because the way the arms are for these Friends mini dolls is they're a little bit wider than the standard minifigure. So they can't grip onto the standard handlebars of your standard Lego minifigure sets. So these handlebars are kind of unique, so they just kind of hang down and they just grip onto them. The skis are nothing new. So that is the jet ski, and it just pops right back onto the side of the cruiser. So the cruiser, from what I can tell, the set is called Dolphin Cruiser. There's a sticker that shows a little radar that's detecting dolphins. So what I'm getting at is, from what I can tell, the set is meant to find dolphins. It's like Dolphin Hunter. So this is where Andrew sits. He drives a boat. He's got his radar up here. It's non-stickered. If you notice when I was building this, I didn't put any stickers on. That's just what I do. I don't put stickers on my model. There's a little mini bar back here. So either Andrew can get back there or one of the mini dolls can get back there and mix some drinks, and you know, they can get a little tipsy and you know, they're on a boat. There's a little phone attached to the side of one of the walls. Obviously they can pick it up and use it if they want, but it's a phone. Also on the side of this boat there's speakers. So I mean, this is not only a cruiser, but it's a party boat. You've got your bar, you've got some speakers, you got lounge chairs, you got two women, you've got Andrew. It's gonna get crazy on this boat. I'm sure they're just drinking orange juice. At the back, it's got a bucket with fish in it. We'll look at the fish in a minute. It's got a slide with a ladder that goes up to the slide, and then it's got a shower. Looking at the shower here, it's pretty, I mean, it's minimal amount of pieces, but you can kind of understand what's going on here. You got your hot and cold water. You've got a basically a Lego frying pan that's representing the shower head, and then there's a little container that is either soap or shampoo. Looking over here at the slide and ladder, the ladder is basically made out of some cheese slopes with a little handlebar on the side, so the mini dolls can climb up there safely. And then once they're up there, there's only one way down, and it's down the slide. And there's this big pink bucket of fish. It's 2 fish, and these fish are not for dinner. It's for the dolphins. Hunt your dolphins and feed the dolphins and go up on the deck and get your drinks and relax. Looking on the other side of the cruiser, you see the slide takes up a big portion of it, and then really nothing else but exactly what you see on the other side, a big old wall of windows, and everything else is pretty much mimicked. So let's go ahead and look on the inside. So you thought the outside was nice and detailed. Wait till you see the inside. Getting to the inside is real easy. You just pop the top off, and you can see it just comes right off in one easy pull. It's not even attached to any studs or anything. It's just resting on these tiles. So inside we have a kitchen. It's a nice big full kitchen. It has a refrigerator with some orange juice, which I'm sure that's what they're drinking, is orange juice. And you've got a popsicle and 2 ice cream cones that are not melting magically, just sitting right there on the counter. You have a sink, a stove, and then the black portions more or less represents the cabinets and counters. Now I wish that those cabinets and counters would have actually had the doors or drawers like we see in other sets, but either way, it's a full kitchen. It's like a full-size kitchen. On the other side of that main entry there, you have a living room. Not much to the living room other than a 2-section couch and a little table with a tropical plant on it. Going into the second room, you have a little bathroom. So in this bathroom, you have a pink sink, basic little sink, nothing crazy there. A pink stud that represents maybe the soap, and then you got a little faucet. On the other side of this bathroom, you have the toilet. You can see our mini doll sitting here, basically just going boom boom, doing her business. Now what's weird about this toilet room is it's wide open. There's no privacy at all. You've got windows basically all the way around, and you can see right into that toilet room. So a little awkward. Continuing on, we have the sleeping quarters. Now this is pretty cool. You've got 2 basically full-size beds, and you have a little table with a lamp on it. It's a nice little detail. It's not necessarily needed, but it's nice they put it in there. Now the headroom for these beds are pretty cramped. You can see that, you know, if they're not careful, they'll bump their head. But what's cool about it is there's actually 2 beds. They both have a spot to sleep, and there's plenty of room in there. I mean, there's just plenty of room in this set in general. And then on the other side, you have a little compartment that holds all of the brushes and hair pieces and everything else that I didn't take out of the bag. So that's it for the inside. We'll put the top back on. One other thing about the top is there's this little sunroof piece. So these I guess windows, they open up. So they lift up and shut. So if it's a nice night out on the ocean or lake or whatever you're at, You can pop the sunroof open and look at the stars. So let's look at the extra pieces. There's really not much left at all. There's just your typical random studs, a little flower here and there. There is one of these huge long tube, flexible tube pieces left over, but your trans blue, trans clear pieces. And then here's the bag of all of the accessories that I didn't open. I usually don't open these, kind of similar to the stickers. I don't put the stickers on. Well, these accessories, since I don't really play with the sets too much, I more or less just like building them. These accessories don't really do anything for me. You know, they're kind of meant for just one thing only, and that's putting in hair and hands and whatever. So you can't really use them for too many mocks at all. So I just leave them in the bag until maybe I need them one day. So that's it for this set. I hope you like this. I know I like it. This is a 2 thumbs up. Definitely, if this is on sale or if you can find this for your kids, definitely get it. Kids, if you want this, beg and plead for your mom to get this for you. You'll love it. It's a cool set. We're gonna drop this set, see how well it does. I think it'll hold up pretty well because the bottom is held together with a lot of Technic pins, and Technic usually holds up pretty well. But you'll have to see, watch it yourself, and make sure to give our video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Later.